Hey, love bugs, it's Rosalind back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed and doing blessed and highly favorite, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, I'm just sending out love and uplifting vibes and comforting vibes. We really truly need it right now because we are going through some hell. I thought we were going through mess back in 2017, 2018, but we really going through it. But it's coming towards the end. We just got to go through this just to shake us up a little bit. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light. And many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Even hit that notification bell so you know when your girl's about to upload the next video. And if you are comfortable enough, please drop me a line or two. I'd love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or just tell me about your impact, the gift, and how it impacted your life and headed you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like the videos just gave you good vibes or good information, you feel like somebody really desperately needs to hear it at the time, please go ahead and share the video, or give me a thumbs up, like, and even share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. And once again, thank you so much for the love and support you give me as well as my channel, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. Today I'm listening to this beautiful meditation. I found so many on this I forgot what the channel name is. It's called Spread Love and Happiness, Heart Chakra Healing, Activate, Cleanse, and Anahata Chakra Meditation. So I will post that link in the description box below. It has this woman just doing this, and it's so beautiful. And it makes me really happy because I know I've been meditating for a few minutes before I started my next video. And it's just, I feel so blessed because I'm getting content left and right. It's not even funny because I don't know if it's just from the experiences I'm seeing others as well as myself go through. But, I just ask the universe, can I get more content? If you need me to put more things out there, can I please get it? But today, my video is about Twin Flame 101. When the power that pushes you into troubled waters. We all go and we get in a rut. We have those dark times. We go through different situations, and especially during some people just assume when we go through one spiritual awakening. Now we go through levels of spiritual awakening, and they push us through troubled waters. And it's just like, I've even post up before saying, you ask God, why are you taking me to troubled waters? And it's like your enemies can't swim. And that's, he's taking you where enemies can't swim. He's going to do that. And it's like a lot of times God will push us into places that'll get us out of our comfort zone, because if we're still in that comfort zone for so long, it's just like being in a rocking chair. Yeah, it's going to rock you back and forth, but where the heck are you going? You ain't going nowhere. It's just like we'll stay in comfort zone because some of us don't like change. Sometimes we feel like that's scary, or if we change up, things aren't going to happen when we want them to. It might not, but it's just the fact is you have to be able to venture out to that. There are sometimes when you get pushed in certain situations, you'll just ask universe, God, or whoever you pray to, why am I going through this? I've been good to this person, or I've been, pushing out positivity. You said what I push, when I put out positivity, I'm supposed to get back. I do that all the time. There's days I get frustrated. Those days I get aggravated, annoyed, ticked off, But then when I look at the true value of my situation, yeah, it's hellish. I go through a lot, but I have to look at all the things I've gotten. I'm almost going close to 1,000 videos in the last 2 years. And it's positivity. It's not twerk videos. It's not challenge videos. It's not reaction videos. But they're all positive. Life experiences that I have went through, that others have went through, or certain things that has fell in my lap that, universe, divine has told me, hey, I need you to talk about this with them. We're getting activated. Like I said, a few days ago, I'm still trying to get a lot of my energy back from that. Because, if it's not me helping others, trying to contact their family, or just trying to get closure from family that has passed on. I've been getting a lot of visions lately. And it's like, even when I think about it, sometimes I get anxiety. Like, it's already hard for me to breathe. You know, ever notice me in my videos, like, you know, because it's like stuff that is weighing down on me that I need to talk about. And it can be really crazy, because it's like when we go through things and we try to understand why. I mean, it's just like you're asking God, why have you forsaken me? Why did you do this? Why are you bringing me through this? You know, I did what you asked. But sometimes, like I told people, and I've said this in my video before, God will break the heck out of us to get that full effect. You know, for us to be able to tell a story. I mean, it's just like, you know, when people go back and look at certain videos that I put out. I went back and looked at a couple of my videos that I put out, like last year or the year before last. And it, you know, it brought me to tears, because it's like, I'm not that person no more. You know, that person was so broken, you know, even though it's like, it's not good to say broken, but I was really broken. You know, I could see, I was like, you can tell I haven't really been sleeping or eating. You know, there's certain videos I knew I was high, and I was just like, oh, I can't watch this. You know, but it had that purpose for it, you know, and I'm just like, you know, yeah, I smoke marijuana. That's a lot of time I went to my higher self, and I literally went to my higher self. But that's where I had to be at that time. You know, going through something like that, you can't be surprised that somebody wasn't on nothing, but at least I can say it was just marijuana and nothing more than that, you know. And it was just like, you know, I couldn't bear to see myself like that. And I'm just blessed I was able to do it. I mean, I don't have nothing to hide. There's nothing, you know, I don't feel like anything's wrong with weed. It's just not in my favor anymore. You know, I used it for that purpose. And it's just like, you know, I was really going through some hard times, because dealing with dark night of the soul, dealing with spiritual awakening and ascension and kundalini all at one time, and then trying to grieve. I mean, I'm lucky I did not snap and go crazy. I went through a rage. I did. I really did. But those situations served a positive purpose. You know, I tell people, you know, especially people that, you know, I've known for years, and they finally seeing things that I went through, and they were like, wow, I never knew. You know, I never knew that you went through this. And then, you know, you can go through situations, and it's like, you know, you never know somebody's story. You know, you never know how you have to depend on strength when that's all you got. We're being broken. We're being put in really traumatic situations for us to be able to have our faith tested. You know, when you ask God for patience, He's going to put you in a situation where all you have to do is depend on patience. You ask God to help me with my faith. He will put you in situations where, when things finally do happen in your favor, you know it was nothing but faith and faith alone that got you there, because you actually had to believe in something you did not see. So it's just like when we go through stuff, I'm trying not to cry, because it's like, I feel like, you know, I don't even go to church, make me feel like I got the Holy Ghost in me. But it's like, I can feel all the energy that comes towards me that has been abused emotionally, mentally, sexually, physically. You know, I've been on, you know, any kind of drug, hardcore, or just marijuana. I don't really feel like marijuana is a drug, but it is a stimulant. You know, it helps people. You know, I don't feel like it's, you know, something bad, because it has a positive purpose for it. It's just not in my favor anymore. You know, I felt like it was blocking my blessings, and I wasn't able to really fully see the capability I was able to go, even though it got me the messages I need to have. But it was like, okay, you're smoking because you don't want to think about the pain you endured from your family. You're smoking because the fact is you're hearing voices, and it's not like crazy voices, but you know, there'll be times I would blurt out somebody else's thoughts, which was really crazy to me. You know, but then when I have talked to other empaths, or other empaths came back and told me their little story, I wasn't the only one who went through stuff like that. So it's just like, you know, I commend anybody who is a empath. That's true strength for you to go through hell and back, and you ain't had a drink, you ain't had no cigarette, you ain't had no weed, you weren't on some kind of drug, a pill or whatever, or you are a cutter. You know, there's I mean, we have them all. But it's just like, we all had to go through that situation. We all had to be broken to be able to blossom. You know, we try to understand, you know, why, you know, there's days, I remember I was watching a video, the other day, well, yesterday, called the grief of my father, and it almost brought me to tears because I really got open and told people what I went through. I didn't want nobody feeling sorry for me, but I wanted people to understand what my father went through, what I went through. And I mean, I felt worse for my father because he was my father. I would die if somebody tried to keep my kids away from me. And I'm the one who had them. But just for you to be able to do any and everything just to prove you wanted your children there, and somebody kept them away but kept asking for money, and you don't know what's going on with your child, that's enough to go through your head. Is my child safe? Are they being touched? Are they being abused? My dad would have probably lost his mind if he would have known everything that is went on with me. And it was just like I went through so much abuse just because, my adopted dad hated me because I emulated everything of my father. He could not stand. And it's just like when anybody can say, I've never heard somebody talk negative about my father, Prince, except my father, my adopted father. Anything that, if I lost a lot of weight, you need to gain some weight, because I look just like my father. There was times I was actually as small as my father when I had cancer. And they stayed away from me just because the fact is I look like my dad. But it was just like I had to go through those things. I had to look at how my parents did me. I had to look at how my adopted, not my adopted brother, but as well as him as well, but my stepbrother and sister did me, because the fact is they knew who my father was, and they were jealous of me and did the worst kind of things you could ever say to your own brother and sister. Your own sister. But it's just like a lot of things I had to go through and I had to heal from. I'm still healing from them. But it's just when I can look at those situations and say, you know what? You can actually tell people about these stories. Still have a smile on your face. Just to know, better days are coming. Days ain't gonna always be like this. But it's just like when I can sit up here and tell my story and be able to let people know you have been handed, you can have the most shittiest life, excuse my language, but the most shittiest life, and still find something to smile about every single day, because it could have been a lot worse than what you were handed. So you have to be grateful for you be able to go through storms, go through trials and tribulations, go through ups and downs, and still be grateful. God, you done woke me up this morning. You got food on your table. You got clothes on your back. You got a roof over your head. You got a car to get you to point A to point B. You got a job to be able to pay your bills, being able to do things for your children. You can be able to talk to your children, be able to be their cheerleader, be their therapist, be their preacher, be their provider. All these blessings you got. But when you have those troubled times and they put you to troubled waters, knowing they're taking you further so you can be able to go further. So if they're leading you away from people and you're trying to understand why they abandon you, trust and believe there's a good reason why they're abandoning you, because they can't be there. There's just certain times when you start this journey, a lot of the people that you started with this journey ain't going to be the same people. You'll be lucky if you had 2 or 3 people that has been there since you first started. So trust me and believe that's a blessing when you can go through something like that. So when you wonder why you're going through troubled waters, look at the things you're trying to go to. So I'm not going to go tag on any longer. I hope you are able to get something out of that message as confirmation or validation to anything you're probably going through. And I'm giving my post notification shout out to Passive Restraint Productions. And Darian Krause, much love to you. Sending love and blessings to all. Send out as much love and blessings and positivity as you possibly can. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I'm sending uplifting comfort, love, and uplifting vibes. And I will see y'all in my next video. Much love, peace, and be wild.